Kirk and Kirks Folly, brand new today. Average large, gold tone, silver tone, rose tone. Those are the choices. It's a don't wait opportunity right here and now, because this has never been seen before in all these years of Jennifer and Kirks Folly on the Q. And you've got a brand spanking new watch. I'm going to toss it to you. Go for it, Jennifer.
Oh, I'm in love with this watch. And when we got our first samples in and we started wearing them around, people were just grabbing our hands and saying, "What is that?" I'm hoping you're able to see from here what's happening with these crystals. Can you see them? Well, first of all, this is all faceted. The crystal on top is all faceted. So when they move, they're really twinkling and sparkling, and they fly around there when you have it on. And of course, there's the beautiful moon, oops, it's too shiny. There we go. The beautiful moon shadow half moon in there. Then you see you have 3 stars that are all have crystal aurora borealis stones in them. You have a second hand going around. You have the Kirks Folly. There we go. There we go. Oh my goodness.
They're moving
yes.
around the bezel. So the magic literally moves as you move throughout the day.
Dancing. And those crystals are aurora borealis, back and front, all the way around. So they have the extra sparkle, which most don't. They don't do that in these kind of watches. But we said, oh no, has to be aurora borealis. It has to be.
And that's a faceted.
They did it for us. It was not easy.
The bezel is faceted crystal as well, like the bezel itself, and that's really great. Okay, tell me about the face.
Yeah, it really.
Tell me about this half moon.
Extra sparkle. Okay, so the half moon. You know, we started with the full moon, which was the sea view moon, and then we moved into the half moon because so many people asked for it, and they collect our moons. Our girls collect our moons. And it's called Moon Shadow. And it's a very, very special, they love it. They absolutely love it. We love all faces of the moon, but that half moon with that serene, beautiful face, just smiling over you, protecting you, taking care of you, watching over you. You're never alone. We're all under that moon together, whether it's the half moon, the crescent moon, the full moon, and each of the dials will be the color of the plating of the watch. So the pink will have a pink dial, the gold will have a yellow, and the silver will have a silver dial.
Great.
Beautiful, just beautiful. And
as you see the choices,
the crown has little.
Tell me about the crown. I'm sorry, I interrupted you.
No, the crown has a little aurora borealis crystal on it, of course, just to top it off.
Of course. What about the band, Jennifer? What about the band itself?
Okay, so we love our expansion bands. We do. Over the years, we've done many. It's very comfortable. It's not. That's why we had to do 2 sizes, especially because I don't like any pinching. We can't have any pinching in the bands. It has to be comfy, really comfy. I have on the average size. And it just fits beautifully. It's very comfortable. And even if it does stretch a little bit, it still doesn't pinch you. It's very smooth, very beautiful, very, very comfortable. Really comfortable.
That's great. And brand new.
It's just so easy to put on. Brand new. Brandy new.
No hassle whatsoever. No, and it literally wraps around you. So if you get that average, which is about 7 1/4, or the large, which is about the 8-inch, it'll wrap around you and it'll fit. So you don't even have to worry about whether or not it's going to be the right fit. I'll tell you one thing you're not going to have to worry about is whether or not it's affordable compared to $103 retail value. Only here at QVC can you pick this up at this price. It's on 3 easy payments. Why do you think through the years your fans have loved your watches as a category of jewelry?
Well, because they're so different. They're really different. You try to go out in the marketplace and find something like we make in watches. Do you know the very first item we had on our first show in 1992 was a watch? The very first item. And people absolutely loved it. So over the years, we have been very vigilant in bringing in new styles because people collect them. I have people who write to me or call me and tell me, do you know, I have had this watch for 20 years and it still works. People don't expect that in fashion watches. But these are beautiful, beautifully made, really beautifully made, very good quality, the best we can get, Japanese movements, the best we can get. So, you know, they last a lifetime. And our customers have been with us for 42 years.
It's a long time.
So if they've been with us for 42 years, it's a long time. They don't stay with you if you don't make a good product, believe me. And we love them for it. Yes.
Well, let me give you the updates on these because these are brand new. So here it is. Let's start with the silver tone, average and large. In the average, 200 can be had, and then that's gone. 100 in the large. Let's go to our friend the yellow, if you'd like to do it, the gold tone. Average 150, large 8 dozen. And I'll show you the rows, and I'll turn it so that you can see those aurora borealis crystals moving on the bezel. Here comes the average story, 150 to go around, and 8 dozen in that large story in that rose. They're so really an ingenious, charming, fun idea. They're whimsical. They're also a conversation piece. It has to be one of the reasons for your success over the decades is the conversation and the kind of camaraderie that happens when people share like-minded kind of fun with your jewelry, yes?
It's absolutely true. It's absolutely true. We have I call them very special people. Our customers have a love of life, a joy in them that a lot of people don't have. And it's a wonderful thing to see. They share with each other. They stay in touch with each other. They're just wonderful. They have a wonderful spirit, and it's a young, no matter how old they are, it's a beautiful young spirit, and they love wearing fun things. Yes, they love wearing fun things, and they just have a ball with each other. It's just fabulous.
Yeah,
we love them. Love.
Look at, by the way, that color coordination of what Katya's wearing in her blues. The blue pops. That beautiful blue works so well with that yellow gold, or the gold tone, I should say. So in the last 40 seconds, it's brand new. You're loving all of them. What's brand new, Jennifer? What did you bring us?
Oh my gosh, the watch, you mean? You're talking about the watch still?
Yeah.
Yes?
Yes, indeed.
Rick? Yes. Well, we haven't made a new watch in probably 8 years, if you can believe that. It's probably been 8 years. It takes, I don't know if you understand also, girls, how long it takes to make a watch. These are made from scratch. This is not something we went out and picked out. We designed it, every single element of it. And you have to make all the components, and it takes forever to get it right, back and forth. No, that color's a little off. We got to have the right moon. We got to have the right stones on the stars. We have to have the Kirks Folly right. Everything has to be right because they're collectible. They really are. People have had them for years and years and years. And they've been waiting a long time for a new watch. Well, here it is, ladies.
Here it is, ladies.
We hope you love it, as we do.
And you will. Only 600 of those to go around at this price. All right. By the way, what's that sound? Is there a slight breeze in the studio? Is that what's happening here?